It's a nominee.
This is like all I want to say is like, I would understand if she left, but if she were to be leaving, there's nothing we can do about it anyway, and I would rather have the 2 days to just spend with her. So I'm just asking, if she is leaving, just please tell me so that I know.
No, you're good.
I'm like having a nervous breakdown. It's not her, it's me, trust me.
I know, but I knew she was going to take it that way. It's just because she's like, what do you think it's going to be for HOH? And I was like, I don't know, because of 3 people, but I meant because it's the last week with 4 until it's 3 people where it might be questions. Yeah, and I was like, great. After she walked away, I knew she was thinking that.
Well, it's just, I mean, we've all seen the show a million times before. I'd have to be retarded to at least not consider the fact it's a possibility. All I want to say is like, I would understand if she left, but if she were to be leaving, there's nothing we can do about it anyway, and I would rather have the 2 days to just spend with her. So I'm just asking, if she is leaving, just please tell me so that I know.
No, you're good.
I'm like having a nervous breakdown. It's not her, it's me, trust me.
I know, but I knew she was going to take it that way. It's just because she's like, what do you think it's going to be for HOH? And I was like, I don't know, because of 3 people, but I meant because it's the last week with 4 until it's 3 people where it might be questions. Yeah, and I was like, great. After she walked away, I knew she was thinking that.
Well, it's just, I mean, we've all seen the show a million times before. I'd have to be retarded to at least not consider the fact it's a possibility. She's won the last 2 HOHs she's played in. Obviously, she's a better player than Jamaica is. I mean, I think she has much less chance in a final vote than Jamaica does, and I think we're all a lot closer with her than we are with Jamaica. But, you know, it gets to that point where it's like, and I don't want to start acting crazy around her, because then it's going to start getting her all shook up. I'm saying this is not her issue. This is totally on me, and I just had like a mini freak out or whatever. And I figure that from a game standpoint, yeah, keeping it hush-hush would be one thing, but, you know, from a personal standpoint, you would certainly relate and understand, and it wouldn't change anything either way. If she was leaving, she was leaving, and I was just asking if she was. I really would just prefer the no, so that way we could have the time to do it as it is or whatever.
Chill out, you freak.
I know. This is brutal. I mean, seriously, I gotta get the hell out of this fucking place. It's
3
seriously
weeks
horrible.
And
like
3 days.
The thing is, I really honestly believe that you all think that like I'm like a stressed out paranoid freak like in my day-to-day life. I'm really not. Like, this is like making me fucking crazy.
Believe us.
Honestly, I'd be the one skipping around. I don't fucking care who goes home like in my normal life. It's just like, it's just makes me want to fucking kill myself. And as I said, which you are fully aware of, or whatever, to go in, even if you don't think, I think this is actually where this stems from, not your comment, not anything, not any concern or paranoia, but having to go in and record the goodbye message, and you have no choice, because you want it to be a genuine thing. So I had no choice but to put myself in leaving, not in the place of, oh, she's probably never going to see this, but just in case, you have to make it out like, oh my God, I'm sure I'll have a great time with them. That doesn't put them ahead of my family and friends who I've been with for, 20 years and blah, 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 blah. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I want to win. And I'm telling you, that lasted 30 minutes into the first day of meeting everyone before I was like, oh, no, that's not true at all. Like, this is a disaster. And obviously, as it's gotten more and more along, developed more and more relationships with people and specific people, it's unbearable. I can't believe how much, like, I actually do. I'm the only one who thinks this of the remaining people. And it's not that it's not important to me, but honestly, at this point, it's like, whatever happens, happens to me. Like, I feel like we've all done what we needed to do to get to this point, and now it's going to happen for someone.
She came up to me last night. I'm getting ready for bed, and she goes, so, Danielle, your dad told me what's going on, so do you have anything you want to say to me? And I was like, I was totally caught off guard, and I was like, Jamaica, this is really uncomfortable. Like, what do you want me to say? And she's like, I don't know. Do you, like, I don't know, like, do you have anything you want to say to me? And I was like, well, it's nothing personal, but, no, I don't have anything I want to say to you. If I think of something later on in the week, I'll let you know. That's what I told her. I didn't know what to say. Well, shouldn't she be, like, talking to me? Shouldn't she come to me?
Yeah, well, though she's not, like, really campaigning to stay, right? She didn't try and say,
She
like...
just said, like, do you have anything you want to say to me or something? No, if I did, wouldn't I go to you? Like,
Well, I think one of the weirdest things is that so basically she's talked to your dad, she's talked to you, she never has talked to Zach in her entire life. She talked to Jess, so she's not gonna talk to me about it. Like, I think it's kind of weird. Like,
she knows,
I think she has concluded, which she's kind of correct about. She's just missing a very important part that also involves Jessica, which is fine. I have no problem. Jessica and I have been good cop, bad cop for a long time, so I can live with that. But she thinks that I'm in with you guys for sure, because she can't wrap her head around why the hell I would send Amber out, especially when the result is Zach being HOH and her going home as a result of it. And so I think she, in her mind, although she has never said anything to me or to Jess or to anyone about it, but I'm getting the impression that she's taking it out on me, like it's my fault that she's in this position.
I feel like I'm getting the brunt of it all. I'm like so annoyed by it.
I very much feel like she thinks that she's in the spot she's in because of me.
Well, then did he tell you about the comment that she made to me yesterday too in the kitchen about, like, she's going on and on and on about, like, applying 3 years and, like, Danielle, why didn't you apply to be on the show sooner and this and that?
I'm like, because I'm 21.
Yeah, I'm like, because my age, I had to wait till I was 21 and this and that. And she's like, oh, she's like, yeah, we've been through so much. And then she's talking about how, like, it just sucks because if she won, the money wouldn't even be going mostly for her. Like,
he mentioned that, yeah.
What makes you think that you deserve it more than any of us?
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, we did discuss this last night, and, I was like, dude, I don't have any fucking medical insurance. I don't have a job. I don't know about my apartment. I have absolutely no money. My younger brother is spotting me while I'm here or whatever. It's like, sorry, like, and I would never hold it against someone. Could be a multi-millionaire. I would never hold it against them. That's not why we're here. You can, everyone.
That's what I
exactly. If they got this point and they have this opportunity, they deserve it. And nothing about anyone's financial status, what they plan on doing. I don't care if someone wants to build a bouncy castle in their backyard with the money. Good for them. Enjoy it. Spend it however the fuck you want to spend it. It's about. And that's what killed me about Amber all the time. Always, also from day one with their fucking sob stories about how much she needs and how much she wants. It's like, lady, you have no fucking clue what everyone is going to do with the money.
That was on the Power of 10 when they said, what are you going to do with the money? And she's like, I want to give it all to my mom or something like that. And everybody's like, oh, and I'm like,
yes. Okay. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, this is demented. If Jess thinks that I'm going to vote for her to stay, and I'm thinking to myself,
what did Jessica say?
She said, yeah, I'm sorry, Jamaica. I do think he is going to vote you out. I mean, what do you want him to do? And she's like,
what difference would it make after my dad already told her?
First of all, your dad already told her. Second of all, my vote is inconsequential because it's already been a stated fact. Whoever that you're voting for, that the two of you this week would be voting as a block. So what is it? What does she care? I don't know. I think she feels like most other weeks she'd have my vote. So she's all pissy about it. So she's stewing around.